You got a drink and a mic? We do a little circle jerk of a cheers there.
Cheers.
That was probably the sloppiest one yet, but that's fine.
Hey, that's why you have me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And me is Liz Splatt
no
on the pod,
headphones?
dude.
I actually don't do podcasts unless I have headphones.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you
We'll
like
get you some if they don't plug in. Is that fine? Do you just need the headphone, or does it need to work?
Never mind.
Never mind. I'll address that afterwards.
Yeah,
don't worry. I'm gonna take note of every time Niko disrespects you this evening, and
Yeah.
it will be three lashings per disrespect.
I just want to be the biggest diva you've ever had on this patio.
So what? So are you like willing to wear a tiara? How far would you take the diva game?
I mean, am I willing to wear a tiara? I would basically take any given opportunity to wear a tiara at any moment. What are you talking about? Are you saying there's a tiara here?
I'm asking
not
you.
wearing it?
I'm asking you. Do you have tiaras on deck? Like
I don't know. I don't own tiaras. I'm not a psychopath. I'm 25 years old.
It's fair.
But if I were like at the club with my homegirl and she were wearing a tiara, best believe that tiara will touch my head by the end of the night.
Okay, so you got no.
If I see a tiara, it's on site, but I'm not gonna go like buy a tiara. I'm not, you know, like I'm not like a Disney.
You don't have tiara money yet, but when you do.
Okay, first off, not about money.
You don't think so? You don't think if you had an expendable amount of money, you'd just be dropping it on tiaras?
No, I don't think I'd be dropping it on tiaras.
That's an incredible flex. That's an incredible flex.
What do you think a diva is?
I obviously don't.
You think a diva is just somebody who walks around in a tiara?
I'm assuming it includes a sash, wouldn't you?
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is like, do you deal well if it's like
Have
some?
you ever heard Beyonce's song "Diva"? Sorry, continue.
If it's some other girl's birthday and you're all going out, do you get jealous and like, this is fucked up? Like, I want to be the center of attention.
You know
like,
what's
it's not,
funny? I would never allow them to be the center of attention at their own birthday.
Right.
Really?
Because I'm a crazy person. No, this is actually a true story. My friend had her birthday like a week or two before my birthday last year. I guess every year, but last year in particular, I was there. And she was wearing a cowboy hat, like a purple cowboy hat that had like a tiara like on it.
I know
like
the type.
Yeah, exactly. Like it had, you know, it was like a cowboy hat that was made to look like a tiara.
Right.
And on her birthday, I took it off her head and I put it on mine. I started like walking around with it, and then she kept coming up to me being like, "Can I have my hat back?"
Oh.
And I would scream at her and go, "This is my hat! Are you fucking crazy?" And I would just like get in her face and be like, "At what point was this your hat?" And I just like, you know, and if you go into the bit far enough, she's like, "Fuck! Like, was this ever my hat?" So that's how you gaslight people out of their hats.
So and that. So that's a diva. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's a diva move?
Yeah, sorry, I blacked out.
You know what's beautiful is when you left that, like when you went to go pee or something, there was some chatter about it. That girl was hurt that you were wearing her hat.
So she was vocal about it. There was no private chatter. You think I'm screaming in this person's face, and then she's just like, "Well, my."
That's a good point.
I don't know about all that.
That's a good point.
You're
yeah.
definitely a liability at a wedding. No girl wants that at that.
Yeah, no,
You
for
show
sure.
up wearing white.
Wedding is different than birthday, because birthday is like we're basically all getting together to try and make this a fun, memorable time. Wedding is like, okay, you two are doing your thing, and I get that. Like, I'm not gonna try. You know what I mean? Like, there's a specific thing, but birthday is like it's all in the air.
There's also something to be said at a wedding though, like with the best man, like it's kind of about you. And same with like the bridesmaids. You're put through so much bullshit to be a part of a wedding. This is a big topic here. It's been wedding season hit your boy hard.
Wedding season hit you hard. I can see that for you.
Yeah, I'm just always the groom, never. What is it?
Always the best man, never the groom.
Yep.
You got the bartender at the wedding mustache rocking right now.
What do you think about that?
I hate it.
You don't like it?
No,
it's not here to stay. I promise you. This is experimental. But no,
I think you should edit it out in post.
You don't.
Does anybody find that attractive? Do you think?
Has anyone?
Is there a type?
My girlfriend's been nice, maybe not honest, but nice.
But she's the
Not
type.
honest.
She's gonna like whatever you do. I mean, you could rock a Hitler and she'll be down with it, right?
That's not true. What do you think this woman is?
She's
No.
down.
Yeah.
She's down for the
down.
cause.
She is down.
Yeah.
She is down. Not
Does
Kanye
she do anal?
down. She's been urging me to do butt stuff, and
She's been urging you, and you're like, not.
I'm like, no, like for me to be the
In her butt?
the recipient.
Oh, recipient. Oh,
you
your
get
butt.
stuff.
And I'm not closed-minded. I'm baby steps.
Baby steps.
I'm like, I don't know what happened to me in a past life, but if you just graze the crack, instant clinch.
you're like total like crocodile.
Yeah, so it's like maybe
That's so funny.
maybe it's a fear. It's not a fear.
I'm pretty much like that too, dude. Do not get around my butthole.
Right.
I mean, I would never like, maybe like a finger, but nothing more than that. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Tom.
No, I really wouldn't. I wouldn't want somebody like you. If somebody was like, please, can I eat your ass? I'd be like, fine.
In the name of love, maybe? In the name of love?
Not in the name of love. If you're eating my ass, you better not be in love with me because I will never respect you.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's me personally.
But could you see yourself
we looked at the ground.
It's a lot for a young man to take in, Liz. This is a lot for a young man to take in. He's still grasping the idea of foot play. That's still something that he's getting used to. So,
what? Dude, I wouldn't. I feel like I'm super vanilla.
Me
Could
too.
you get around somebody else's ass? Could you get into that? Like maybe a little pegging or something?
You know,
You
I
seem
feel
a little
like
dominant. You
strap
do seem a
on?
little
yeah,
dominant.
everybody always says that. I think here's the way I feel. And Broad City put it perfectly.
Love
like,
that show.
if you're in a situation to peg and you haven't, you have to.
Yeah.
You know? It's like if you can fuck identical twins or something, you know?
Right.
It's like, what?
What a story you're gonna miss out on.
Yeah.
What a
One
story.
time this guy was like, oh my God, this guy was like, I'm like into that. And then later on he ended up being way too annoying. But I was like, dang, if you hadn't been so annoying, I would have fucking
who
pegged
brings
the shit out of you.
who brings the peg? Is it whose responsibility is it to supply that?
I feel like somebody like should give me the stuff. Like, you know, like I'm like, I don't want to go buy you a dick. Like,
No, but you also, if you're gonna strap it on, you want a big dick. Like you don't want somebody to hand you a small. Like that's not gonna be any
hopefully.
fun.
That's a good point.
Well, it's up to them. I want what they want
That's a good
because
point.
it's not, you know what I mean?
And
This
plus,
is
if
a
you-
situation where you can like pick your dick.
Right.
Like this is big, fellas,
Okay.
or could be little.
Oh, Liz.
I guess you start small. You start small and
I
you
would-
work your way up.
Some do.
Yeah. Through the booty, you gotta start small, though. I'd imagine.
Brother, we're talking.
Right, but you said you're vanilla, so
Yeah, we're
me
talking
too.
tennis, and I'm in a basketball court.
Yeah, I know the three main positions. I know the big three.
Yeah, the big three.
Yeah.
I know my sun, Venus, and Mars, or whatever.
There you go. Which
Kama Sutra.
Well, no.
Yeah, no, but that is a thing.
Yeah,
But it's not like I mean, the Kama Sutra is like all of the sex moves, right?
I don't have that flexibility, man. I got tight hamstrings.
No, here's the thing. Like, yeah, I get that.
You know.
I totally feel you.
Yeah.
It's like to some degree, it's like, how much time do we have? Like, are we gonna talk about this? And because that's the thing. Like,
logistically,
like
yeah.
having crazy sex is like, oh, okay, so you want to like fuck with like a chair or something. It's like, well, are we gonna plan that? Like, are we gonna bring the chair in? Like, how do we? Because like, I feel like you can't even do these sex. You have to be lesbian to do these anyway, because you can't even plan with men.
Well, don't the people?
Men won't plan to have like ceiling sex with you.
I want
You have to catch a guy in the moment and be like, hey,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but
get in this thing.
I honestly think as a woman in a heterosexual relationship, you can do whatever. You can just try it.
yeah,
Like,
obviously.
It's not because
It's just you
you're
have
not,
to hope that because guys are like they're like fish, you know. It's just like you gotta be like, hey, over here, come here, and then like sometimes they're like, oh, I'm watching TV, or they're like, oh, I gotta like do something, and then you gotta be like, no, get in this sex swing.
We do need a little motivation at times. I don't know
I don't
what
even
that
know
is, 'cause,
about.
like,
Yeah, I guess sex is the motivation though.
but some.
Yeah.
Guys are always down.
Guys are down.
Like go up and just try something. Go.
Okay,
just,
wait.
You know.
Guys, not all guys are down for like butt stuff, dude.
That's what
No,
I'm saying. I'm not yet.
100% not.
Right,
all
right. But
guys.
I'm saying.
Not all men.
I'm saying that your girl.
I feel like a boy until I do the butt stuff. I feel like I'm working my way up to being a man.
Yeah.
It's kind of in 2022. Apparently, you got to take it up the ass to be a real superhero these days.
Yeah,
feels
no,
like.
that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
You do. I mean,
you
it's
gotta
just a
be
different time.
You gotta
Like,
take it up the ass to be a real
mean,
man.
You're kinda
masculinity
homophobic.
Masculinity is coming around full circle. Is what I
Yeah,
think.
for sure.
It
And
is.
it's in the shape of boobs.
Mm-hmm. That is philosophical.
Thanks.
We might be onto some clip. Timestamp that, not for Instagram, for a secret a secret file. Dude, we'll put that one away. On my way over here, I was listening to the radio because it'd be like that sometimes, and little Britney Spears came on, "Toxic." Hips are gyrating. I got the traction control on. We're all good. But I was thinking, like, we freed the woman, right? And then what the hell happened to her? What is she doing?
That's not
She
up
became
to
a man.
us.
It's not up to us, but I'm very curious. Like
Yeah, I mean-
where's the tour?
What did we expect this woman to do when she was free? Like all she's been told to do is dance and sing and smile her whole
Can
life.
I be candid with you?
She's just a little Disney robot.
I
What?
think there's a small percentage of all of us that wanted to see her lose her fucking shit. Like that's the conservatorship goes away and she just goes buck wild.
Wait, she
that's
hasn't?
the thing.
I
It's
thought
like,
she has.
but it's like that's what's so disappointing. Is like she just barely went in the middle of both. Like she's just like hasn't completely lost her mind, but she's crazy enough, and she hasn't like gotten better and like done anything good with her life. But she's still not successful.
She's awkward dance crazy.
Exactly.
Not burned down a house crazy yet, but you never know.
She likes to get naked a lot.
All you have to know I think Britney's doing great.
I love
honestly.
her. I love. This is, by the way, this is all.
You don't think so?
I mean, you just got to take one look in her eyes.
Oh yeah.
And it's like a
I
deer
get
in
what
headlights.
No, but that might even work in Liz's favor. She might be to the point where like she's just in a state of bliss.
Exactly.
You see her dancing. She's having fun, dude.
I think that she is just like.
Yeah, and she's free now.
She's on Lexapro probably. Yep. She's just like living her best, dude. I bet she wakes up, she drinks lemonade, and then she like. You know, like she just smiles, and her boyfriend probably has this like a huge cock, and you know she just walks around and it's just like. Her floors are so clean. I don't know. I want to be Britney Spears.
Take a big cock at this age. I feel like it might kill her.
She looks tiny. She does look tiny, and I know.
You don't think Britney takes real?
Well, historically, okay. Let's bring. What is JT packing?
Okay, yeah, JT is probably packing nothing.
Because if he did, we'd have to kill him. You can't have it all.
Well, actually.
You just can't.
You can't have it all.
We'd have to take him out. If
He's the perfect man.
If Justin Timberlake was packing pipe, I'm sorry, bro. You can't be a quadruple threat. You
pipe
can't.
And pipes? Yeah. No way.
And the dancing? It's fucking ridiculous.
Also, actually, you can't move the hips if you got the pendulum swinging either.
Well, whoa. Chris Brown proved that theory all wrong, dude.
Touche, sister.
True enough.
What?
Touché.
Chris Brown, he had that like nude that leaked.
Oh, I didn't see it.
He literally has like a donkey leg cock. It's crazy.
I mean,
yeah,
to be expected, right?
Yeah, right.
Let's be honest. Let's face that.
I wasn't expecting
Usher's got to be another guy that proved that theory wrong that I just said. He moves up there. I'm sure he's got a.
I think any guy can make themselves. You can hit the right angle, the right lighting, and you can put out. If you're putting it out,
we're learning a lot about Niko, aren't we?
You can put out a good dick pic,
aren't we? Is that what you're thinking?
There's optical illusions you can do.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying.
I think any guy could. He's like I saw it. It's all shading.
Well, you're telling me his big dick is a state of mind, brother. It's an energy, right? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying if he planned this nude to get
Niko,
out,
don't let them tell you otherwise.
He could have used Photoshop. Funny. You don't know.
That's like when girls see a picture of a fat ass and they're like, she edited that.
Oh, for sure.
It's like, well, okay, well, either way.
That does happen, though, right? Like, girls are beefing up their booties?
Dude, everyone is editing. Yeah. It's crazy.
I might need to hop on that. I could use some cake back here. I'm gonna
dude, throw some cake on it, dude. People are giving themselves jaw lines and contouring their... That's what I want to start. I want to get the app just to, like, start taking away my double chin, you know? I'll do it. Whatever the fuck.
See, that's one that I feel like...
It's like $7.99 a month, though. That sucks.
At what point is it cheaper to just do the surgery? When does $7.99 a month become the actual? Just invest.
It depends. Do you care about your online life more than your real life?
Slowly, it's shifting that way.
I was gonna say, you ask the internet, you'll get a dark answer.
Yeah. I know. As soon as I asked myself that, I went, yeah.
So you sound like someone who hasn't bought property in the metaverse yet. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, and you're just behind the times, and that's too bad, Liz.
I'm waiting for the right opportunity.
Hop on board. So Elon. 6 months he says he's gonna have Neuralink in his first human.
Yeah, right.
What does that mean?
So the Neuralink is it's literally what like we all had nightmares of kids, like what the future was gonna become. It's like a little chip that goes in your brain. He thinks that he can restore the vision of any person, even someone that was born that couldn't see, with this Neuralink. And that's as far as my knowledge of this goes.
I thought it was like Siri in your brain.
I don't
that doesn't
see it
turn
happening.
Off.
Well, and so Niko's brought this up. I don't know. Elon is a big talk not do guy. Like he kind of just throws ideas out there, gets us all. Where are the tunnels? Where the fuck are the tunnels, dude?
Sounds like my kind of
boring company.
Yeah, well, just put blanket lies.
Yeah, just somebody who's just like, let's do all this stuff.
Yeah, just tell me everything's gonna be okay at the end of the night.
Honestly, it sounds like my ex for real.
Do you want a beer? Are you good?
Do you have any like non-alcoholic beverages?
Yeah.
I don't drink alcohol.
I only said
yeah, true story.
Since when?
I haven't drank alcohol in 3 years.
Oh, I think that's good. Or sorry to hear it, or congrats.
No, that's great.
That's awesome.
We have like a bunch
We're
of these.
so happy for you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I just pulled the first one I saw. Yeah, hospitality.
That's a nice pot.
Wait, so you don't be ruining weddings and stuff anymore if you're not getting shit faced. Or are you
I'm gonna be real
taking
with you guys.
some of that?
I haven't been invited to a wedding as an adult.
Or I mean the bachelor parties or whatever.
I mean, any of them.
Okay, well,
birthdays.
You're
No, I ruined a birthday. I like that
sober.
birthday that I talked about. Yeah,
you were
I
stone cold
didn't
sober.
drink.
Really?
Yeah, I stole a girl's hat.
No, see, I'm picturing you.
I members it.
I'm picturing you at my wedding right now. That hasn't happened yet, but you're totally invited to.
Thank you so
and
much.
I picture you just
Maybe
like
you're married.
I
at
see
the altar.
it, perhaps. Who knows? But I see you. Well, that's true. Then this
really
part
be about me.
I see you just like spinning around like old auntie, like getting the family hyped up.
100%.
You would only add to that event.
Tiffany Haddish started like she was like an MC for weddings and stuff, like the hype girl.
You would murder.
Really?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like I really need to get into that
but
industry.
could you bite your tongue on the roast when old uncle with the toupee walks in?
Okay, well here's the thing. Also, could I not cuss? Like
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Well, these gotta
I have
be
such a hard time cleaning up.
Yeah,
cussing.
what you got to do is fans. You got like this got to be your Patreon thing. Like hire me for your wedding, and but everyone's gonna get it.
How many viewers does this have?
We're doing all right.
Millions.
Yeah, I think
we're doing all right. Millions.
No, our on YouTube right now, like our good videos, I think are doing
every startup in Austin. We're doing all right. Millions.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's Elon. You just say it.
Yeah,
number
no,
and
that's
they believe
beautiful. Well, because I didn't want. I wanted to know how big this platform was because I'm going to tell you guys a secret.
Yeah, like we
it's
get
not
like,
that
the
big.
good ones are like 300,
300,
400.
I can tell you guys a
Yeah,
secret?
you're not talking to nobody, but you're not talking to anyone that matters.
No one's
offense.
listening.
Okay.
Spill it out.
Well, I'm going to make an OnlyFans.
Oh. What?
Okay.
But no porn.
Okay.
Boo.
Well, hold on. See, now.
But they won't know that.
No.
I'm gonna post pictures making it look like it's gonna be porn.
Okay, so we're going
just because I'm kind of low on cash right now, and honestly, like, fuck you guys, dude. Like
so you're just trying to get 1 month out of people?
I'm trying to get 1 month out of but then the people that want to stay for my comedy stuff, I will continue posting like a Patreon.
I'm staying for that shit.
I do nothing but I do nothing but tip my cap to you. Listen,
you.
If I had
Soulja Boy lied about what "Kiss Me Through the Phone" was on LimeWire. He said that it was like the hottest song. If you clicked it, you thought you were downloading a different song, and then it went, "Baby, you know that I miss you." Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but that's a free download.
Crank That. It was Crank That. Whatever. Yeah. Crank That. I'm trying to make a joke about.
I'm
like,
all
that.
in to the OnlyFans. So are we doing holes or no holes? No holes.
No holes,
okay,
dude.
no.
No.
She said
holes.
no nudity.
No nudity.
There's no nude.
Mouth is a hole, dude. I'm wondering what's going on.
Okay, yeah, no. Okay, hole.
Okay.
I'm gonna show my mouth.
Okay, so face is in.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna suck anything. I'm not gonna do anything sexual.
Oh, so feet,
really?
none of that.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, if somebody ever asked me for feet pictures and is like, "I'll pay you money for pictures of your feet," I'd be like, "Okay."
Hey, you'd be
but
silly.
It's so funny.
You'd be silly to decline that.
Exactly.
From
it's
a financial perspective.
Are so ugly. No, there's somebody online who's like trying to buy some feet pictures for me, and I just keep being like, "Are you for real?" Because I have really ugly feet.
Don't sell yourself short, though.
I'm just saying, dude. The reason he swiped up on that photo was because I had to get an ingrown toenail removed, and he was like, "Hot."
Oh, there's a market for that.
Yeah.
Niko, don't be so eager when I say, "Come on, man." Don't be so excited.
No, I'm just jealous, dude. Can you imagine if we talk about this all the time? If we had a market for us to get nude on OnlyFans or show our feet.
My most famous question.
You would do porn?
Yeah.
So, Liz,
are you kidding?
It's not that simple, bro.
The question,
we can talk about this, but it's not that simple.
And I know this isn't even an option, but what I always ask Niko is what's the number per month for him and I to do an OnlyFans where we just do a podcast and just jack off side by side. Now let's just imagine there's people would pay.
Okay.
His number's way higher than mine. I don't remember what you said, but like this guy.
Wait, what do you think people would pay, or what would you?
No, what would be worth it? What would be worth it?
To get worth
I think I said $1,000 a month.
$1,000 a month?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's low. Maybe
What's your number?
Maybe I missed. Mine's a little higher than 1,000.
Yeah, what's your number?
I would say.
I'm wondering because that is an interesting number.
Per month, I think I would do well if I was making 5 G's a month. I would feel good about that.
If you guys were jacking off side by side?
We're not each other. Don't have to look. We're just having a podcast casual. Eventually we get, just doing this. Side by side, just jacking off. Dude,
but can you see each other?
I mean, if he wants to look over, you could screen peek. You know, it's one of those.
Peek.
It's like if you're playing Nintendo with the friends, it's an integrity thing.
And that's how you'd feel okay about doing that for $5,000 a month.
Yeah, look, I could be sold. I have a very low price. Maybe hopefully.
I don't think anybody's trying to sell you.
Well, that's not. This is hypothetical. Don't hurt my feelings.
I like that in your hypothetical, you're like,
that's the
you're
point of
still bargaining.
That's the point of a hypothetical.
It's like you're hypothetical.
All right. Well, this is here to be hurtful. I think people would buy it. I think a lot of people would buy it. I have a nice piece of equipment, dude.
I
have a charismatic penis.
Yeah, that's.
Do you understand? Like, it's not like you don't see it and you're like, oh shit, clean up on aisle 7. It's not like that. It's more of a that's like a long distance pistol.
When you come to the shootout,
yeah,
you guys shoot
cannonballs. Rarely.
Yeah?
Rarely.
Dude, the first time in my life, this guy that I was, I had to end it with him, guys. But this guy that I was messing with, he shot out. It was like, pew! It was like the first time in my life I ever saw that.
Were you kind of head on a swivel once you knew that was the case?
No, like I felt it like on my back, and it was like
a paintball?
Like I felt like, I felt like somebody squirted me with like a water gun.
You just got stuck with one of those Nerf bullets?
I was like, what the fuck? I even told him, I was like, you have like range.
So what's it?
Wait, that didn't keep you around? That made you dump him?
No, that didn't. No, I didn't dump him. He dumped me.
But was that a pro? Was that like a cool thing? Like,
yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Liz, this is a question I've been dying to ask you because I'm 100% certain that you are funnier than every dude you date. Is that because now every guy in the world, universally, the one thing that every guy thinks they are is funny. So I've always
Is that true?
That's what I think. You don't see that every dude thinks they're. Yeah. I think every guy, because it's like doing comedy. Like,
yeah, that's rough.
It's like you go home, your uncles are like giving you bits, like they think they know.
That was hard to hear. Yeah, but that's true. I do think maybe all guys think they're funny.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
But do you think you're funnier than the guys you date?
Yeah.
Right. So what's that? Is there an ego thing there? Is what I'm saying.
No, I think because like when I'm trying to be funny with the guys that I date, I'm not being funny in the same way I'm trying to be funny with you guys. Like I'm trying to I'm being flirty,
it's not
like
bits, it's not crazy shit.
I'll just say stuff like great example. This was one of the smooth things I've thought I've ever said. This guy walked in, he like sat down, and I was like, "You look cute," and like just like being sweet. And I don't know, I said it like sweeter than that, but like I'm not gonna like do that for you guys or whatever. And then I was like, "Look cute."
That was really
adorable.
No, oh my god. I'm falling.
No,
it's just me secretly trying to leave.
No, you're good.
No, so I said that, and then he goes, "Oh, thanks. Well, I don't feel cute." And I go, once a philosopher said, "You don't know you're beautiful, and that's what makes you beautiful." And then
Harry Styles.
Exactly.
Baby.
And it was crazy. We were like watching in like his weird movie. Harry Styles was on the screen when I said that, and I was like, "That's him."
You must be.
And so that's an example of how I'm hilarious, but not in a really like challenging way.
Right. Yes, and it's probably easy targets too.
Oh, for sure. That's my issue right now. Okay, well.
You let me know if you need a refill. We're
3
stocked
drinks.
over here.
Thanks.
You need a 4th?
I know, dude. I have a drinking problem.
I mean, I don't think a drinking problem.
When's the last time you guys saw Airplanes?
The movie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a minute. But
you guys should watch that.
Niko's seen 3 movies in his life.
Wait, that's a little kid movie, right? Like Cars, Airplanes?
He gets offensive.
Like cars, like airplanes, like trains.
Is that what you're talking about?
He's so uncultured.
There's no airplanes like cars.
Well, no. So Disney did make a planes movie that flopped.
Oh,
after Cars. Yeah, that's so bad you don't even know.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
No,
what's the
no.
movie?
This is an old.
Oh,
comedy.
Airplane 2.
Well, there's Airplanes.
You think that's the one
it's
we're
called
talking
Airplane 2.
But it's Airplane.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I think it's Airplanes.
Okay, she said Airplanes. I
Okay,
don't know
maybe
now.
it is Airplane.
Now I don't know.
No, now I think it is Airplane because there is only one airplane. Why would they say that?
But yeah, Niko has not seen the film.
It's the twisty one.
Yeah,
I've
Yeah,
seen
it's
part
in the
of
knot.
it. Shirley. It's not funny. Come on.
What?
Sorry.
Dude, that movie's so funny.
Nothing old is funny.
What are you talking
It's like
about?
it's
have
like
you ever seen
funny.
Blazing Saddles?
What are you talking
There's
about?
no
Nothing
way
old
it's
is
good.
funny.
No.
We're talking about. Have you seen Bush's entire presidency? That was hilarious. It's like,
Yeah, but
come
that's
on.
unintentional.
That's
But
unintentional.
that's my line. 90s is as far back as you can go.
The Andy Griffith Show is clean humor that holds up. You're wrong.
It's
I'm
funny
trying
in
to think.
context.
Don Knotts is one of the funniest.
It's funny in context.
Okay,
If any of
I
that
Love
shit
Lucy
came out
is
today.
funny. I
Yes,
Love Lucy
yes,
is funny.
hilarious.
Period.
Dude.
Okay,
Not
first off,
laugh
how are
out
you
loud.
saying that and you don't watch them?
He's not trying to be offensive. He's just uncultured. Just know
Yeah,
that. Just know
no,
that.
exactly.
He has some growing up to do.
Send me some stuff. Send me some hilarious I Love Lucy shit.
No, because
I
you're gonna look at
will.
it like an asshole too. Now you have to watch the episode. It's not like a
I
clip
think you should really
situation.
just watch Airplane and just like stop being a weirdo about it.
I'll watch it. I'm
All right,
sure it's
top-
a fine
no,
movie,
I
but
got
I'm
it.
sure it's
top
not
3
laugh
funniest
out loud
movies.
funny.
Go.
Yeah, top 3 funniest movies.
Step Brothers.
Knew it.
I was literally about to say Step Brothers. Like I wish I had went at the same time. I could have done it. I could have have literally said that at the exact same moment. Sorry, keep going.
That was like the old lunchable divorced parents thing on the stand-up. She's good at calling her shots like this, dude. I've seen it.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Step Brothers. Okay.
Austin Powers.
Okay, no wait. Don't let me try
Predict
and think
three. Predict number 3.
Okay. Austin Powers.
Knowing
that
what you know
threw me
now.
through a loop.
Didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that
You
coming.
know, Austin Powers is so funny.
I didn't see it coming from you.
Look, I do think
didn't
they're
see it
both.
coming from you.
I think both those movies are funny, but I fucking knew you were gonna say Step Brothers. And I don't know. I feel
Dude,
like
if we watch Airplane and then we watch Step Brothers, I guarantee you will laugh way more watching Step Brothers.
No.
Airplane will go.
I actually don't.
That
think
was
so.
clever.
I know what you're
It's like-
saying.
No, I don't
Oh my
think.
God.
I honestly do not think you're correct because when I was watching Step Brothers, I'm like, oh, obviously that's funny. Like Will Ferrell is obviously a god and he's being funny. When you're watching Airplane, you're like, what the fuck? Like why did they think that was like? Have you ever been watching somebody at an open mic and you're like, first off, they're kind of being funny, but then also, why did they think this would work? Like, and then that makes it funnier.
Who co-signed this? Like,
yeah, exactly. It makes it like funnier that they were just like.
Well, because those early
I don't
comedies is
know.
like the invention of comedy,
That's what I'm saying.
And
In
it's
context,
just so sloppy, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying like what? Not in context. Like, watch if we watch those two movies side by side, I would be like, Airplane they had way more fun with. Like they had way more fun making Airplane. I think Step Brothers was,
I know what
it was
his
cool.
is. I know
Okay,
exactly
but
what
sorry,
it
when
is.
I watch a comedy, I don't go, who had more fun here? I go, who's
I
making
don't.
me fucking laugh?
I don't do that.
You just said it.
No, it's
I
called,
said it just now.
It's called thinking outside the box, Niko.
Yeah,
You should
dude.
give it a
All
shot.
right.
Thanks, dude.
You need
What's
to-
your fucking third movie? I don't know you.
I know what it is.
Say it.
Super bad.
I mean, that was going to be a go-to in my head.
I knew
but
it.
really,
It's generic, easy.
I think I'll go
God, I
Pineapple
didn't-
Express over Superbad.
You didn't even let me do my honorable
Should
mention.
have guessed. I was like, that's the thing. Like, I literally kept thinking to myself, like, I can't guess those.
Yeah, I
It's
thought
too
those
obvious.
3 minus Austin Powers were going to be your 3. Pineapple Express, Super bad.
Dude, because there's no comedies anymore.
This is.
I mean,
so,
Bill Burr just made one.
This is
I'm
so
excited for it.
classic.
It hasn't come out yet. He just finished filming one that he
It's
wrote.
probably going to be soft.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be funny parts.
We'll see. I hope
But
so. I hope. It's
okay,
fun.
what are your top 3s?
I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Airplane. Let me guess. Airplane.
Okay, wait. Airplane's not even.
Let
on
me
top
guess.
three.
Chitty
No,
bang
no. Monty Python for sure. Monty Python. Yes. And what's gonna be the
Monty
last
Python
one?
was hilarious, but it's not my top 3 for sure.
Some
Top
other
3
old
movies that have
stupid
made
shit.
me
Young
laugh?
Frankenstein. That's the other
I've
one.
never even seen that.
I watched it for
You
the first
Blazing
don't
Saddles
have
is
me
a good
in a
one.
box.
Blazing Saddles is up there. This might.
There's
Cat
only
in
like
the
10
Hat.
comedies.
Cat in
Cat in the
girlfriend
Hat,
loves
the
Cat in the
live
Hat.
action version. Bridesmaids.
Alec Baldwin's canceled. You can't watch it.
Cat in the Hat. Oh yeah, no, he was in that. That's right. He had a little moment.
Bridesmaids is good.
Bridesmaids is hilarious. And then, what was another movie that just like freaking had me dead? I actually just recently saw.
Anchorman is fucking good.
Oh,
Anchorman
shit.
is
Anchorman's good too.
Anchorman is
Anchorman's
so good.
so
But that's
good.
my point. Is
Oh,
all of
Talladega
these.
Nights.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
all
a
these-
big Will Ferrell guy.
Yeah.
His
I could
camp,
watch all of him.
his camp of films, his catalog.
He
but-
could do no wrong.
Because like Sandler, I like to compare. I know I shouldn't. He has great films, but there's also so many flops because you just give him
Yeah.
so much freedom. Where Will
Honestly,
Ferrell has a tight
there's
catalog.
no comparison between the two in my eyes.
Your
Like
Ferrell-
Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler's movies. Will Ferrell and Adam McKay are just like banger after banger
anymore.
after banger.
Hate each other.
Well, they hate each other now?
Yeah.
They broke up.
What
so,
happened?
So Adam McKay made the show about the Lakers. I think it's called like
It's supposed to be Showtime, but it's not on.
It's
Showtime,
on Apple
so
TV.
They called it
It's on Apple TV, and it's called
Prime Time or Showtime.
something
or
about the Lakers when like
Yeah.
Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played, and
Will
Will Ferrell wanted to be
play
Jerry West.
but-
It was
yeah.
like his dream. He like wrote part of the script. He had so much to do with it. They gave it to Michael Shannon, who didn't like that they were having him break the third wall because that's part of it. So they got it. He went to John C. Reilly instead of Will Ferrell. And Will Ferrell's like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Like, I really wanted this part. You went to, like, my best friend. John C. Reilly took it. They're cool. Probably not completely, but they are cool. Because that's not John C. Reilly's
Wait,
fault.
where'd you hear about this?
It's like a big story.
Yeah, it was. I remember where, like, what made me dive deep into it.
I saw it in some magazine. They were talking to Adam McKay about his new movie, and just people were asking him in interviews and stuff.
Dude, that's crazy.
They're not going to make movies together anymore.
That's devastating.
It's heartbreaking growing up in that era.
No. That's crazy. I don't believe they'll never make movies again. I can't believe that.
I'm also down to not believe it. I'm also down to speak it. It'll be a huge comeback. That's what we got to look forward to.
Dude, 100%. Have you seen Will Ferrell's new thing on Apple?
Oh, yeah, I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I mean, he had some good parts to it.
I was into
but a
it.
lot of the songs were just kind of annoying.
I
to
will
me.
say, like,
the
I'm
Christmas
really into bad
one.
TV.
The Christmas one.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the Christmas movie.
That's the one I saw.
Spirited.
I couldn't even start that.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
No, you miss it.
Oh my god.
That was a huge budget. You could tell, huge budget. They didn't have enough time to film it. It was so scattered. That's the vibe I got. Like
Yeah, that makes sense.
Big shots put together.
Dude, the first shot was just like, okay.
Yeah,
like, am I at a live Macy's Day Parade?
Yeah, it felt very forced. Like they were just trying to think of songs.
Yeah,
like the
they were
story
just like,
was all weird.
They want Christmas.
Also,
Let's
it's
give 'em
just
fucking Christmas.
How many fucking plays on what's the Scrooge story?
Yeah,
It's
that what it is?
Yeah, it's a sequel to
Scrooge
fucking
McDuck.
Christmas. What's that called?
Christmas Carol.
A Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
Or the original known as Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck. If you're deep into literature, Scrooge McDuck. Historically, I mean.
I wish to God that was true.
I can't do a. I'm so glad you didn't hear my Donald
No,
Duck
that
right
was
there.
kind of good. Let's all try it.
I can't do that. You're onto something.
Yeah.
You're onto something, but we'll move on to this because I can't do it, and I'm getting pissed that I can't do it.
Wait, what's the
Sorry.
Will Ferrell thing you're talking about?
Oh, it was both of them. It was Will Ferrell. Who's the fucking charming guy that's like really cute? Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be my first top 5 guesses for that description.
Okay, charming guy, really cute. First top 5. First top 2.
Gyllenhaal, sucker for Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then who's hot and charming?
Hot and charming 2. Gosling. He's a little girly. Gosling's a little light on the wrists, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He could tighten up a
Jesus
little.
Christ.
He could hit the gym, Gosling.
I 100% have had way less manicures.
Mimosa.
Even at 25.
Jason Momoa.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, he
Stud
could get
muffin.
it.
Channing
Stud
Tatum?
muffin. Channing Tatum, too pretty.
Hey, short guy,
No,
too.
wait. Let's do this. Let's
Short
do it.
king.
Keep listing hot guys.
Tom
and I'm gonna
Hardy.
rate 'em. Who?
Tom Hardy?
Can we get a black
Harry
guy here?
Styles. Okay.
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay. DeAndre Jordan.
Who dat?
You wanted the black guy. He was the
Okay.
Will
first one.
Smith.
No.
Did you guys see Will Smith forgive himself? What did he do?
Yeah, that was. All right. What about Future? Let's try to find out. Where she's at.
Absolutely.
Drake.
No.
Okay. That tells me a lot.
Yeah, it does say a lot. And like, let me just say, like, let me just
Let me
say,
help you out.
Drake. Hey,
We got you.
let's Drake.
Yeah. Don't burn the bridge.
Don't remember that. Okay? Listen, everybody. What are they doing? This is important podcast. Volume down. Everybody else, turn the volume down.
yeah. Calm down.
Drake, I'm just talking to you. I don't want you to think like.
He does listen.
I know. Yeah. I don't want Drake to think like I just said like I wouldn't have sex with you and like. I'm just saying, like, looks-wise, you wouldn't be ideal. Obviously, Drake, I'm so down.
Okay.
I feel like he keeps getting uglier.
As I like to call him, Aubrey.
Something's going on.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I like to call him Audrey.
is it Aubrey? Is that his name?
Aubrey?
Yeah. I'll DM. We'll get.
Is
I'll
it
get
Audrey?
Aubrey.
Audrey Graham.
Aubrey Graham.
Aubrey?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You think you know a guy, huh? You
I
think
know.
you know? All right. What about you got one?
Timothy Chalamet?
Dude, way no.
Yeah.
There would be like a no way.
Dude, I mean, come on. I mean,
He's
cute. Some girls love that. Yeah,
Justin
I get it.
Bieber.
No, but I did.
You
I
like
get
a little
it.
grizzle?
I certainly get
you
it.
do
Yeah,
it.
there's just exactly like even if I'm going white guys, I want to go like I want like a white guy who like wrangled something before, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
Like
Rami
a-
Malek.
Who's that?
Rami?
Rami?
Yeah.
Wait, like oh yeah.
The guy that played
Rami
Queen.
Malek?
Yeah.
Freddie.
He played Freddie
Mercury.
Mercury.
No.
Okay. How about
Leonardo DiCaprio. Did we say him?
You know, at this point, it's like, yeah, I definitely would fuck Leonardo just because that's like
Too
iconic.
old. You're too old.
Would you like to
Yeah,
toss?
no,
Would you like to
100%.
toss like a little Bobby Lee around?
Oh, Bobby Lee? Would
Yeah.
I toss Bobby Lee around? No, absolutely
You wouldn't do that.
not.
Okay.
Wait, who's
No offense, but like also, yeah, no.
You got to be real freaky if you like to be into that.
I don't know. It's like that's yeah. Not even like even if I wasn't a comic, like it'd just be like.
Well, yeah, that off the table. That off the table.
Yeah.
This is all
career off the table.
Career off the table. Yeah.
For my career, I would fuck any of these guys. You know what I'm saying?
And let's put that on record, baby.
Dude, it was so annoying. I was talking about this to Hassan, and I'll talk about this on a podcast. I don't really care, but like.
No one's watching.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, you're talking to the void. Talking to the void.
But yeah, no, I met Big J like super briefly while he was in town, like just outside. I just happened to like be smoking a cigarette, and he was too. And I was like, hey, and I thought to myself like, it sucks because like, I as a woman would absolutely fuck Big J. Like, as a woman. Like, even if I weren't a comic, like, I would be so into that, you know?
With the gloves on?
Dude, fucking all the gloves, whatever the fuck.
The ladies love them.
I'm
ladies
sure
love them.
it would be dope. Yeah. Exactly. But it's like, as a comic, I can't do that, you know?
Right.
It's just such a bad look.
Really?
Yeah, just a
yeah,
bad
you don't.
look.
You don't. Well, bad look, and you don't want to shit where you sleep. Like
you don't want to shit where you sleep, exactly. And also, like, you know, you never know how he's gonna act. And then also, like me, I'm crazy. I'm gonna catch feelings. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, Big J and I are dating. And then he's like, who the fuck is this bitch? You know
I don't get. What's the shit part of the equation? It's
shit?
Fucking and doing comedy. I don't see the
people
negative.
try and act so confused.
No, because it's she's gonna get the whole trying to suck her dick up the ladder thing. You get that, you know. It's a bad look.
Yeah, but if you're actually in love with this man and you wanna.
Right, well, people, it's perception. She's talking about the perception. You're talking about like the perception of it all.
No,
but fuck the haters, dude.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
I think it is bad. I think you're wrong. I think what I said was right.
I think I'm wrong too, but I still think you should fuck him.
Dude, look, I think we're on the same page.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
A night in Vegas is a night in Vegas.
And
that city exists for a reason, Liz.
No, I
don't talk about shit that happens.
There's a lunch break at Skank.
Right, there you go.
It's not like Big J Okerson holds the keys to the fucking city and is like.
No, it's not.
It's not even Joe Rogan level. Like I think he's not so far up where it's like that weird. I don't think.
I mean, it doesn't matter like how far up or not. Like it's just like
we had a little clip that we put out last week that has been stirring up the pot a little bit, where we talked about how white dudes, the stereotype of us jacking off together. Do you aware that white that's a stereotype?
Yeah,
that white kids like.
Sense.
Yeah, I never did that. I never jacked off with my friends, but I know
you did do that.
I mean, are we saying we didn't do it, or what are we going for?
What, like you and me together?
Wait, you're saying the truth. Oh, you guys did do it together.
No, we have not.
We didn't do it.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Just like
no, but I know kids that did, and I think like the idea is that people think that like they're in a circle jerk, like jacking each other off. It's like you go off to the bathroom and beat it, and then your buddy takes a turn.
Is that the case?
That's what I always thought. That's what I thought was going down.
No, I think I've heard that like all of a sudden like they'll be in a game room or like living room situation, and all the guys just start like jacking off. I remember one time. Now that we're talking about this, I do remember one time I was with like two of my homegirls, like, and we were really little, and we were all kind of like humping the arms of like chairs.
Classically.
I don't know. I'm like kind of just
no,
now
you're
having
not,
that memory.
You're not alone. It makes sense to hump for some reason as a kid. When
you're
figuring things out, the armchair just makes sense.
Yeah.
It's something to grab. It's something to mount.
I think a lot of girls do that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it was go on.
I don't know if a lot of girls have done that like as a group, like I did. Now that I think about it, but it wasn't like we were all being like sexual together. It just kind of was like, oops.
Or just have a little seductive
like I feel
moment.
like at one point all of us were kind of like, what are we doing? Like,
see, but there's got to be one girl learn something about herself in the group.
She was like, I love humping chairs.
Oh, I was saying about like another woman. Like, you don't think so? You don't think one of those girls?
No, she has a chair fetish now.
That's a, yeah.
100%.
Wow. The classic inanimate object fetish. Because like, did you fuck your pillow when you were a kid and when you were figuring things out?
No.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's many things that
vibe?
Can replicate
a
vagina as close to your hand.
No, I don't even. I'm saying like I would masturbate with my pillow on top of me as a kid.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Just to be like, I love you.
Oh, like that. Like someone's laying on top of you. Right.
You know
Yeah. And if you did that as a guy, then that's probably an awakening of some sort. If you want something laying on top of you, that's probably
right. That'd be interesting.
A lot of guys, I think they fuck the mattress, maybe like in between the bed and the mattress.
I've heard about the when you have to go pee, but you don't get up and you like roll on your dick on your bed. Mm-hmm. I heard that kind of feels good.
Rolling on. So when you're the first thing you find, the first thing you find out as a kid is that.
Am I right?
No, you're 100% right. when your penis gets a little hard, you like pressure,
right?
And that's what really gets it to a full peak, ready for launch,
right?
And rolling over on it, it's beautiful. It's a nice
wow,
feeling. Even
nice.
to this day,
if you get the opportunity to do it.
Wow, yeah, I would love to be able to try it one day if I can.
Have you heard of like the classic? This is funny, like the classic Mormon moves, because like these kids, they're taught that. Did you grow up religious?
No,
of some sort? Okay,
not really.
So they grew up, can't have sex until you're married. So like the loophole around that is they do things like soaking, where they just stick the dick in and just keep it there and just make eye contact.
I've heard of this.
And then you'll have your buddy give you a little buddy bounce at the side of the bed, make a little gyration, and it's just a big loophole.
Oh, really?
They'll have like the people underneath the bed kicking it, do it on top of the washing machine.
And God doesn't care?
Apparently he lets you in.
That's cool.
According to Joseph Smith. I didn't read the book, but this is just what I'm gathering from the street. I know street religion,
So that's so crazy.
A soak is intimate.
A soak is very intimate.
It's
extremely intimate.
I would say even more so than sex.
Oh,
Yeah.
100% more so than sex.
You think there's no noise, no movement? You are in it.
Yeah, just facing each other.
A vacuum, really.
Oh my God.
And how do you stay? But you can't really stay hard. I would imagine just sitting in maybe because
Maybe,
these guys are really.
Yeah, you're like, finally, I'm in a freaking vagina.
And I would like to
focus.
And I would wonder if there's a loophole for like masturbation as well. Like you sit there with kind of like just your dick in your hand, and you have your buddy like kick the back of your chair or something like that. I wonder if they're doing that, and that's like the white guy version of circle jerking as a Mormon.
Yeah.
This is all speculation. I don't speak on behalf of the
church. Or if you have your buddy just like move your hand up and down for you,
like with his knee. Yeah.
I don't think you can have the restraint to just hold your dick. I think at that point you're alone by yourself. You're just gonna. I think they're all jerking off. There's no way.
Either that or they're really hurting people outside of that.
Yeah.
Right?
From stress
built
up.
Dahmer's a classic
Don't
example.
men do that?
I watched the show. Not one time did he masturbate, if I recall.
Dude, yeah.
Did he beat it?
I don't know. I haven't watched the show, but also maybe they didn't mention the beating it.
Well, I mentioned everything else. It was quite explicit. You would think they would throw it in there.
Yeah, you would think they would.
That's the draw. That's we're drawing the line on him.
They
beating
never
his
show
dick.
masturbation in TV shows.
It's
like
and like all these guys were doing it 6 times a day.
Everyone.
Any serial killer was beating his pipe.
Even the
dude.
women.
Yeah.
Not as much, but
I don't know if you could do it 6 times a day
because
they gotta like tie something around. They got
well,
weird.
That's the psycho
rituals.
part about it. They don't finish.
Yeah.
The psycho. They start and they go on. That's what it's a little edging situation. They like the what's it called? Adrenaline.
Wait, psychopaths don't finish?
I'm drawing conclusions here. It's a hypothesis.
Okay, that makes sense though. I love that hypothesis.
How does this? What do you feel about this one? Pedophiles are just all pedophiles are just dudes with short dicks that never figured out foreplay. Which, if you ask me, is the real crime, right, ladies? Okay, it's a bad theory. That one will die, but I'm just saying. How about this? Do you think lumberjacks consider themselves vegan hunters?
Wow.
That's got to be the equivalent.
That makes some kind of sense.
Because a gardener's a gatherer.
Yeah. Are you running bits by us?
not maybe a little bit.
Are you fucking running bits by us?
Not so much bits.
That is so disrespectful. How dare you? You acted like you had a point to make.
Well,
and
the
now
first
you've
two
run 3 whole bits by us.
I'll be honest with you. The first 2 were points. The second one, the lumberjack, I did write this morning in my journal. But I felt like I had you guys. I'm like, don't ruin this, dude. You have it. Throw out the lumberjack.
We'll just see what they think.
Yeah, and obviously that one's going in the garbage. But the other 2 now have legs. I didn't even know they existed.
I think try to run it back. Can you do it one more time?
I'm kind of blacking out up here. I don't know what.
It was something about a lumberjack being a vegan.
I just thought that was funny. A lumberjack's like a vegan hunter, just chopping down trees.
Maybe it's more Liz's voice. Can you try it? Maybe you
a lumberjack is a vegan hunter. Yeah, I feel like I should take the joke.
You know what? It's all yours, sis.
It's all mine.
but because that's just like the savage version. I heard. And cut me off if this does not interest you guys, but I heard Lex Friedman talking about like the environmentalists who will like use the humane traps to take their rats out of their basement and put them in the wild, just cut off about 5.5 years of their life. Like if you release a rat to like in the forest, 5 months in your basement, they'll live for 8 years, fat and healthy. So if you really gave a shit, leave them down there, you know?
No, I think that they just. Yeah, I guess you have a point.
But that's like leaving homeless people on your doorstep. Nobody wants that.
That's what I'm saying. If you really gave a shit, though, let's stop
I think
pretending.
if you really gave a shit, you would just kill them.
Put them out of their misery?
Why? What rats? is it a big deal?
Oh, you're talking about the rats.
I have never heard a rat really like complain. You know.
It's a good point. They always look kind of stoked.
Dead.
They don't really ever look like.
What were they doing?
They do well.
Yeah,
rats figure it the fuck out.
I'm sure it was living the life of a dream as a rat,
Ratatouille.
and then I killed it, and then whatever the fuck happens
Straight
next.
up, let's hope.
Yeah, great.
Let's hope all rats
Good
go to
for
heaven.
yeah, all rats go to heaven.
You seem out on the rats. What's up?
Yeah,
well, I'm just thinking. I'm realizing now, like, can other animals even commit suicide if they wanted to? Like, we know how to kill ourselves. Maybe all rats are just trying to die.
I do think that exists in the wild. I feel like I've heard some sort of this.
I know there's some like guinea pig thing that runs off a cliff. Lemmings. But they do that on accident. Now that I think about it.
Bro, one of the biggest red flags.
Does anybody
in the world,
kill
when you
them?
start dropping someone's gonna have to walk me to my car tonight.
Well,
wait, I really am wondering. Like, can anything else kill itself?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if a rat was like, "Fuck this life, I'm out," they could try to run into traffic, but I don't even know if they realize that. Like,
maybe that's what
deers are.
Maybe that's what they're doing though.
But I think they think it's heaven or I don't know. What do they think it is?
What do deers think?
Yeah, why are they running
stupid.
towards the light?
Deers are so stupid. I bet
They're not. I don't think they're the smart. Well, although when it comes to hunting,
your dog
like
seems pretty stupid.
Oh yeah, she tried to fucking attack a deer the other day and she almost died.
a buck,
Yeah.
2 antlers.
Jeez.
That thing would have
She
fucked.
chased it.
Dude, it would have bucked. It would have tossed Luna 20 feet in the air.
Yeah.
You ever see that? You ever see?
I
like
thought she was dead. Like in my head, I was like, she's done.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I was starting to see the positives. I was like, "Ooh, don't have a dog. This could be."
Dude, I totally feel
you know, you do
Like
consider that life.
Your mind goes quick to like, okay, focus
I gotta
on the
figure
positives.
it out. Yeah.
I'll have
Silver
so
lining.
much more time.
My cat had some like blood in her shit the other day, and I was like, well, this will cost less. She's been the cat I don't like anyway.
That's almost. It's always like you go and pet him, and she's like, "You're just my little financial liability."
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
at the end of the day.
It's like, look, dude, stop shitting blood for real.
Yeah. And then you think, like, what the fuck was I thinking? Did I not think that this was gonna happen? That at one point this cat wasn't gonna shit blood?
Yeah,
So
I know.
did it stop?
Yeah, I mean, like, she's chilling. I'll figure out a vet thing to do for sure.
How long has it been shitting blood?
A month or two.
Really?
Not like a ton of blood. It's just like every once in a while, like when I'm cleaning their thing, there's like a little thing of blood.
Get to it next year. Resolution. You know, like, don't worry.
I know.
December,
okay.
have fun.
And here's the thing.
Get to it when you get to it.
She's acting like a totally normal cat, and I think it's just because she's always eating stuff off the ground.
My
you know
suggestion would be a vet visit. However, you know your cat and her anus.
Yeah,
we all got a little blood in our shit. I think it's
all
normal.
got a little bit of
Yeah.
shit, a little blood.
I think it'd be weird if she never had a little bit of
Yeah,
blood.
obviously.
It's like you're living a boring
yeah.
life.
Honestly, I should check out my other cat because he never has shit.
Yeah,
he never has
just
blood in his shit.
fiber-filled logs, like a boring.
I should take him to the vet and be like, this guy doesn't have any blood in his shit.
How many cats do you have?
There's 2.
Okay.
Well, don't,
Why
why do you
are
ask
you
it like that, bro?
smarming?
Niko, your
Smarming.
vibes tonight.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like 2's like the limit. Like,
Oh.
like if once you get 3, then you're crazy cat
Bro,
lady.
and
And
I-
I don't want that for you.
No, I don't want that for me.
And I'm
either.
sorry for being so basic, but I watched another true crime. There's this guy called Teddy Hart. He's a Canadian professional wrestler. Youngest guy. You have a time restraint. You good?
Yeah, I kind of do.
We need to wrap it up.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
little
I think we
shit.
did an hour. All right, cool. No, that's good.
Yeah,
No,
my
this
cat's
fucking
alright.
this fucking ripped. No, do you have anything
No,
to plug?
we got an hour.
We have another hour to do. Let's
We
do
hit
it.
an hour.
Wait,
but-
do you?
No, let's do 2 more hours.
You
real
do you don't have to bounce?
No, I do kind of have to bounce.
Oh, okay, yeah. No,
I
we're
just
good.
kind of want to go to Kill Tony
Yeah, no, we're
because
no.
I'm going with
Fuck.
him to Arlington this
Dude,
weekend.
go
So
do
I
your thing.
wanna-
Plug everything. This comes
Yeah,
out on Wednesday.
I'll plug that. Wait,
Fuck
when
it.
does this come out?
This comes out Wednesday morning. Yeah.
Okay, Wednesday. So I'll be in Arlington at the Arlington Improv with Tony fucking Hinchcliffe.
Fuck yeah.
And special guests, I guess, and then that'll be this weekend. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the White Lizzo. That's how it be.
Yeah.
Dog.
I just want to say you're one of the funniest comics. You've been fucking ripping.
Do you think that? Do you really think that?
Dude, you're gonna be at Monk's Jazz Club in February. I'm sorry.
That's true.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. And I'm
Do you think
excited
that?
to have that.
No, but I think you're good.
No, yeah,
think you're
thanks.
good.
That's
It's
totally fair. I was just checking like what the level was.
No, I mean,
I just want to say like I've always thought Maddie was way funnier than you.
Yeah.
Since we're being
especially now that I have this information.
since we're being
Yeah.
full of shit, I think Niko's the funniest here.
Yeah.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah,
that
dude.
means a lot. And I think it's cool how you didn't fuck Jay, but you're fucking Tony, so you can go on tour with him. I think that's a
Yes!
smarter call.
Well,
Businesswoman.
Good move.
More
Thank
importantly,
you.
a
And thank you for
businesswoman.
letting the audience know that I am fucking Tony and that I do penetrate him.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah.
Liz Splatt, everybody.
This was fun, guys.
Fuck no, this ripped.